Good evening, YouTube. I wanted to talk to you tonight real quick about the Gerber MP600. This is the black coated one that they claim that they issue to the military. One-handed tool. I just want to give you a quick idea of kind of the things I like and don't like about it, and overall review. I've had this tool for about maybe 2 months now, so just want to quickly talk to you about it real quick. First, it comes with their typical Gerber sheath, nylon sheath. That's, it's still solid enough, but it's made in China. But according to the boxing on this is made in the U.S., just like the Gerber center drive. Also, like the center drive, this is a one-handed tool. You can use it like this to open it up by pressing the little buttons on each side mechanism to get to open up. And also, just like the center drive, you can do the whole one-handed thing if it works, and pop it open the first time like that. These are not spring-loaded, so you do have to use it the more traditional way. First thing I didn't really like about it, it's not a deal breaker or anything, but the black coating does come off when I first got it. Not a whole lot, but it does come off in your hand. You have black stuff all over my hands after using it. But I mean, a quick, grab a towel or paper towel or something like that and wipe it off. And most of it came off. A little bit still comes off on my hand from time to time, but for the most part, it has come off since doing that. So just a quick rundown of the tools. All of them are internal. Once you flick the pliers out, you do have the needle nose pliers, the standard pliers, as well as the wire clippers there. These are not interchangeable. They do have some that are interchangeable. These are not. You also have your wire crimpers down here near the inside the handle where you can grip them. Also, the other thing on the outside, you do have a ruler 3 inches on one side and 8 centimeters on the other. I like this way, even though I like the Victorinox ones better. I do like this one better than the center drive. At least with these, I can put it up next to something and get a little bit better measure with than the center drive, where it's actually listed in here and it's a lot harder to kind of read. This makes it a little bit more useful, but I still like the other version better. One other thing I've noticed on this one more than the other multi-tools I have, this one you do, if you are working it and have your fingers or your hand anywhere up close to this, you do have more of a tendency to pinch your skin. I've gotten a blood blister a couple times, but you can see there it will grab hold of your skin and pinch you if you're not careful. No, typically you're not going to do that, but your hand can slide up there and you're working really quick and your hand gripping down or something, you can pinch your hand there. So just be careful about that. Most of the other tools I haven't had a problem with that, but this one does have a tendency, just with the way the metal is boxed right there and cut. It's easy to get your finger or your skin pinched in, so just be aware of that. Now to go with more of the internal ones, all the tools inside of here lock, and you can release them by using this locking mechanism on the side here to release it. But first off, let's see. We have on this side, you have the sheepfoot serrated blade. And then next to it, you have the little lanyard hole, which is nothing particular, but it's there. I've noticed also if you have that and put something in there, paracord or something, it won't really ride very well if you have that actually pulled all the way up, so it doesn't really make it very, very useful unless you're just going to freely carry this. Also, just like the center drive, you cannot, with the way this is designed, you cannot put a belt clip on this. You have to use this sheath or slide it into your pocket. And also, like the center drive, there is wiggle in the actual pliers themselves to be aware of. Again, that doesn't bother me that much, but just be aware if that is something that bothers you, having that wiggle and make noise in your pocket. It does do that a little bit. After the lanyard, get on the right side, you have a 3D Phillips head screwdriver. It is short, but it'll still do the job. And then after that, the last one on this side, you have your traditional can opener / I guess bottle opener there. And when you flip to the other side, here you have your main blade, And it was pretty sharp right out of the box as well. So I mean, I don't have any problem really with that. That's been pretty sharp from the get-go. And then you have a multitude of different flatheads in here. You have, oh, there's actually the bottle opener. So the other one is just for cans. I forgot this one does have a distinguished bottle opener there. But you have a couple different options for your flathead. So you have a large flathead, more of a medium flathead, and then a small flathead there. And again, like I said, you do have the bottle opener there for it. And then last on this side is the file. You have cross stitch on that side, one on that side, and I guess you can also use that end as a large flathead as well. So just again, quick little review of it. It's a solid tool. I mean, it feels sturdy and solid in your hand. The rounded off edges on there make it great for gripping it and really torquing down on a bolt or something like that. I've had no problem with anything there. It doesn't hurt the hand to squeeze very hard. I recommend this one. It's a one that takes a good beating, good for more mechanic wise. Again, just kind of, I've beaten it up a little bit on there and I've had no problem with it. It's feels sturdy, feels solid in my hand. All the tools have performed great in the few months that I've had it. I definitely recommend this. This is also made in the USA, just like the Gerber Center Drive, and I definitely recommend getting this one as well.